and your feet. Everything else is alright.
You've got a comfortable passenger seat, mate.
Yeah. So the crew of a Nimrod was 13 originally, and then over time, well, processing got better, so they could reduce that by 1 to 12. It was down to 10 on the MRA4, because again, computers were doing more of the role. 12 people in the air for up to 8 hours, you're going to have to eat, you're going to have to drink. So you have a galley. It would be the junior NCO typically who would run this, and you did the job till you got it right, then somebody else got the chance to have a go. So in here you've got an oven, 2 fridges, one would be in the gap there, so that's where you store the food. If you're flying from Kinloss, it's all pre-prepared. It's like airline style food in foil trays. And you just simply open the oven, load the trays in on here, heat it up, and then when it's ready, if you're off duty, you could sit round here. If you're on duty, you'd eat at your station.
The electric?
The electric fan oven, yeah, just to heat the food.
Oh,
there's a pan warmer here, so what you could get in the pan you could cook. Infrared grill up here, so you could do toast, steaks, anything. Rapid water boiler, that would boil water for tea. And apparently it wasn't rapid, it took quite some time, but there we go.
It was called rapid, but
that was its idea, the base idea. So you'd have those airline style meals if you're flying from your home base. You'd literally wheel them out, load them in the aeroplane, off you went, that was it. If you're away from base, they couldn't do that, so you got ration money. And what the job then of this person was to nip in the town, spend all the money, because what you don't spend, you've got to give back. They worked for a while in somewhere called Sigonella, which is at the bottom end of Sicily. It's a fabulous place, because you could nip in the town, you could buy steaks, lobster, you name it, live like kings. What they didn't use on the flights, they always bought more, they stored in the back. And there's a nice cold area, so when you're in the air, it's freezing. So that's where you could stick it, have it when you got back to base. And the crew on the ground at Kinloss would always welcome the Nimrods back and go and check the aeroplanes out. Not for problems, but to see what was in the hold. So, aircrew liked food.
pinch it.
Nickname of the Nimrod crew was the Formation Eating Team, because that's what they did most of the time. And when they were in formation with fighters, you quite often get a fighter alongside it, and the poor old chap would be in his Tornado, eating his reconstituted meal on his knee. These chaps would be sat here, tucking into the lobster, waving at him with a knife and fork. And the guy in the Tornado would be waving back in a slightly different way.
Exactly.
This now is the tactical compartment. And so ordnance at the back. Basically ordnance is anything you're going to carry.
Buzzing's annoying.
Well, that's nothing. This is just the transformer on the ground.
Right.
In the air, there'll be 3, well, you'll see, I'll switch them more when we get through the forms. But you've got fans as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of noise around and about. It's just part of the way it had to be. What you're seeing here are a lot of workstations. Just come forward now a little bit, chap.